So my question is, what kind of friends are you surrounded by? Which ones are you missing from your life? And most importantly, what kind of friend are you? Well, you, I'm talking to you. What kind of friend are you?
What's the capital of Zaire? I don't know that. Keeping it real.
All right, so this is no idea. I have no idea about the different types of friendship. So we're going to talk about it. We throw around the word friend like it's a one size fits all. But the ancient Greeks like to break it down. Friendship comes in all different types and forms and layers. And really, these are the Greek words for love, but love and friendship go hand in hand. Love and friendship are closely tied together. I remember back when I was in church, we would have our Bibles and it would be like, go to the Greek Bible. We would go to a Greek to learn like words, and because different words, Greeks have different words for the same word that we might use in English. So we go break this down, and you might recognize a few of these. And which ones do you relate to? Let's talk about it. One of the words for love, Greek words for love or friendship, we'll go with friendship, is ludus. Ludus, which is playful friendship. This is the friend that makes you laugh, keeps things light. It's all games and fun and jokes and teasing. You might not call them at 3 a.m. during a crisis, but these are your regular Tuesday memorable friends. Just friendships that remind us that not everything has to be so serious. And this reminds me of my early childhood friends. You know, my friends from school and college. Like, we like to call them associates that I keep things light with, that I just have surface conversations with. And I like those kind of friends. You know, you can always crack jokes and have a good time with those friends. Another type of friendship is eros. Eros, that's romantic friendship or romantic love. When desire meets connection, you get eros. It's attraction, chemistry, maybe a little chaos. Eros blurs the line between friendship and romance. Sometimes it involves something longer lasting, but sometimes it burns out fast. But either way, it usually changes everything. Most of my Eros friendships, like relationships that start with the Eros kind of feel or vibe, they burn quick. Like it's a quick burn, and then it's no longer ongoing. It's just like a fleeting thing, like a Instagram like every now and again. Like these Eros relationships is the orgasm and it's done. Basically, you know what I'm saying? There's no substance to those Eros relationships, because I'm a substance type of person. I kind of like to know you better than just that Eros feeling. But this is that's one type of friendship. Then you got storge. Storge is familiar friendship. This love is quiet, steady, built over time. It's the friend you've known since elementary school, the cousin who's more like a sibling. Storge is love that feels safe, uncomplicated until it's gone. And I think I have a lot of Storge friendships. I mean, I think of cousins. Like I even think of my old hip hop crew. 31. We back when we were in Detroit, because it's like a family love when we see each other. Like I saw DJ House Shoes not too long ago at a Dilla event. Now I don't even talk to House Shoes that much. We see each other online, but when I saw him, it was just like a immediate familiarity with knowing each other from way back when in the past. So I feel like Storge, that uncomplicated, just safe relationship. Many marriages fall into Storge too, I would imagine. But that's Storge. Then you have pragma. Pragma is an enduring love. Pragma is a slow burn. It's a long haul friendship built on loyalty, shared goals, and time. Your childhood friend that you still talk to, a coworker who became a confidant. Pragma isn't flashy, but it's the one that you can count on through every season. I may have been wrong. Pragma may be more like that marriage friendship, that marriage love, or the co-worker who you always look out for even outside of work. Those older friends that you have, kind of like mentor friendships. That makes me think of the pragma. Slow burn. It's solid, but it's a slow burn. Then you got philosia. Philosia is self-love. And this can go two ways. Healthy philosia is self-confidence and self-respect. Toxic philosia is narcissism and ego. So it's all about balance, loving yourself so you can love others better. I think I have a lot of philosia. I'm doing a solo podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? I like to spend time with myself. I enjoy my own company. So I think I'm pretty good on the philosia side. I don't know if I'm too negative with it, but I know I have a lot of philosia. Another one would be toxic friendship. That's not on the list here, but I have it on my list. So toxic friendship, when a friendship is not a friendship at all. And let's be honest, some of the friendships we have are like this, like friendships that feel like emotional labor. They're built on guilt, competition, and control. You walk away from every interaction drained. Recognizing toxic connections is hard, but it's necessary because real friendship shouldn't feel like survival. If your friendship is feeling like survival, maybe you need to walk away from that friendship. It makes me think of the story of Sheila and Skylar and Rachel. That was a toxic friendship. Whenever I have one-upism in my friendship, or even in like any kind of relationships, I hate that kind of feeling where we gotta always, we can compete and be competitive, but friendly competition, not I gotta outdo you in every way. I don't like those kind of friendships. Or the friendships where I know they have an agenda and they want something from me. I live long enough that I can kind of feel the red flags, but or somebody playing you behind their back or behind your back and talking about you behind your back any chance they get, which kind of stems from a jealousy and envy. I stay away from those type of friends, or I try to break it off as soon as I can, even I don't even tell them the reason why. I just kind of like, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Another type of friendship is mania. Now, this is the dangerous side of friendship or love, rooted in insecurity, codependence, obsession, when boundaries blur and jealousy reigns. Mania can destroy relationships. When I see mania, I try to create some distance, and I'm not gonna lie. I used to kind of like mania because I like attention. I like, I'm a Leo. I like people having interest in me, but at the same time, I know with that mania attention, it can switch fast. So it can change from like a love, and then it can switch to that same mania on the hate. And I've had those kind of red flags before, and I'm not going to say too much because they might watch this show, but I just try to kind of create some distance from those mania relationships. Another one is philia. This is deep friendship. Philia is the gold standard. These are rare, beautiful friendships built on trust, respect, and love of character. There's no jealousy, no hidden agenda, just mutual care and an ability to grow side by side. Philia is the friend that you can sit in silence with and you can still feel heard. I think that's the friendship that we all want one day. If you got a friend in that philia place, that's a beautiful thing. You should be grateful for that, and you should be thankful for that. I think of like road trips without even saying too many words and just respecting one another, like serious respect, where you really care about the person and you wouldn't do anything to disrespect them. I think that'd be a beautiful thing. Even to have philia in a relationship, I think would be a beautiful thing. And the last one I have here is agape. Agape friendship, agape love. This is selfless and universal love. This is love without condition, the kindness that's shown to strangers, the deep empathy that fuels community work. You may not even know the person well, but you show up anyway. Agape friendships remind us that love it isn't always about like knowing and all that kind of stuff. It's a human experience. I think even in the human side, in my mind, I see agape as like a spiritual love. It's like a love from that's comes from the spirit. When I think of agape, I remember I was at an event. This lady Jennifer Hickson. She actually a friend of Homemade, and we were watching something on TV, and it was some people in another country who were having challenges. And she started crying looking at the TV, and I'm like, I can't watch this. And that's what I kind of see as that agape, like that whole, I was watching it, I'm just like watching the news story, but she was touched. Like it was too heavy for her. She had to walk away. So I can see that type of love being a special kind of love. Now, when you think of all these types, agape, philia, philosia, pragma, when you think of all these, like what do you fall in line with? What kind of friend are you? What mix of friends do you have in your life right now? Let's talk about it. Talk about it in the comments. Let's ask questions about it. I want more of these. What was that? Philia. I want some of those philia friends. Philia fish. I want some philia friends. But share any stories that come to mind in the comments. And that's all the types of friendship, all the types of love and friendship.